Hi everyone, week 3. It's been a pleasure seeing some of your work throughout the course so far. Week 3 is a tough one. Ethics, politics, diversity in the workplace, really tackling a lot of issues in a short amount of time. So it's one of those that kind of focus on certain things that you would like to address in your assignments and whatever works for you. But really, I want to give you a few key takeaways. Is one, it was in the article and a little bit in the video, and then definitely in the chapter as well, is talking about values, conflicts, confidentiality. Staying true to your values is one of those key things in that handbook, the short article that I had you read. Is that's one of those things that if you understand what those values are, sometimes we don't. We don't write them down. We don't understand exactly what they look like. Making sure that we have that clear structure and that foundation, that's one of those things that we have you do throughout this course and other courses here at Heartland, is focusing on your values. Ethics. So this is where I'm going to have a dissenting opinion based on the book. I want to have you contradict with evidence why you agree or disagree with what's going on in our materials. Ethics in the book is a moral standard of right and wrong. That's too simplistic. It is so much more than right and wrong. That's what we were taught as we were young, and continued. It's one of those things that's just trying to keep us in line. But then they do go on to talk about morals, like a personal standard to right and wrong, and then values are important beliefs that guide behavior, character defined as the unique qualities of an individual, integrity, someone consistently behaves in an ethical manner. So it's one of those things that if you look at it from multiple different definitions, it helps us create a better definition of ethics. But right and wrong is just too simplistic. We have to look like, what is morality? What is ethics? A simple definition is usually a little too simplistic. So expand on that as you're working through your stuff this week. Power in the book talks about multiple different things, but it's one of those that I just want you to be aware of what power looks like. So the ability to influence another's behavior. They have legitimate power, coercive power, reward power, connection power, all kinds of different powers. So make sure you have a firm grasp on what those look like and how you could be using it, how you could be subject to it, and all those different things. And it talks about power bases as well, but it's something that is very prevalent in the workplace and something that you do have to navigate. Diversity. So this is an interesting thing where you talk about what is diversity. And workplace diversity refers to the differences among coworkers based on age, gender, economic status, makeup, physical makeup, intelligence, religion, sexual orientation, and among hundreds and hundreds of other things. So it's one of those things that all of us walk into a room, and all of us in this classroom are diverse in our own right based on our experiences and our background and our upbringing, all these different things. So consider diversity, and when you're talking about it throughout the course, what that looks like and what it means for your workplace, because it looks different. Maybe even your work experience looks different for everybody. So then the last thing I want to talk about is ethical choices and making those in the workplace. And the book talks about the 3 levels. So first of all, you ask yourself, first, is the action legal? So what am I doing? If it is or is not. So this is where you get into the debate of is something legal ethical? Is something ethical legal? Are they the same thing? I would argue no, but it's one of those, it's a good workplace ethics measure is the legality of it. The second thing is the action fair to all involved, which I think probably should be the first level, but it's one of those that they put that in there, maybe no particular order here. So it's not just fair to you, but maybe you have customers that you work with, other coworkers, different things like that. And then finally, does the behavior make you feel good? So morality sometimes is one of those, if you think about how it feels for you, but how does it feel for others may not be exactly the same. So if you have all 3 of these things, it can't just be pick one, and if you answer the question yes to one of them, that it's fine. It's one of those that you're looking for all 3 of these. Again, another simplistic, only 3 levels here compared to like we had 5 last week with your networking. It's bigger than that, but it's a quick foundational tool to help you. So tackle all of these very deep things. I look forward to very deep contributions and really think outside the box on that, and don't be afraid to disagree with what I have said, what your peers have said, what the book has said, the article, the video, anything. But hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you in week 4.